Right, hello everyone. I have made this video just to talk you through what was discussed during the live lesson today. So we did a live lesson just to recap everything that's been done previously, and this is the examples that we are shown. So we've got a starter here. If you're watching this on YouTube, can you please pause the video just now and complete this starter and then restart it again to get the final answer. So I'll go with that just now. We're using SOH CAH TOA to find the missing side here because we have two sides and an angle. First thing to do, as did yesterday, was to label the sides. We know the hypotenuse is over here, across from the right angle. We know that the opposite is through the triangle to a side from the angle that we're given. We're given the angle 30 through the triangle to x, so that's the opposite, adjacent, left over. If we then write down our SOH CAH TOA, now I know the video yesterday didn't do that, but we did this in class and she spoke through how to use this SOH CAH TOA as well. We have something at the O, so we can tick that. We also have the 27 here at the H, so we tick that. We are using sine, so it's sine x equals opposite over hypotenuse. You do not have to remember this, but you do have to use the correct one. Substitute in your x, sine of 30 is equal to the opposite, which is x here over 27. The only way we can rearrange this is to times this 27 here by the sine 30. So x is sine 30 times 27. Now, if you were using the calculator that I've asked you to use, you should be okay getting this. Your phone calculator works slightly differently, so if you're not able to get it, just let me know. So sine 30 times 27, and we get 13.5 metres for that. Okay, hopefully you managed to get that. If you didn't, please read through the solution again. Make sure you understand where everything's coming from. Next today, we are moving on to look at some more of these examples, but they'll just be in a little bit of a different form. So the example we're going to look at today is just one of them. We have got this diagram here with a tree, a little person standing there as well, and we have to work out how tall the tree is. If we were to annotate this diagram, so you'll see here, I'm just drawing along these lines to make a right angled triangle with a right angle down the bottom left. We can notice as well that the 28 goes right the way along here, and that we have an angle of 29 degrees in the middle there. And that angle there leads us through the triangle to tell us that this side is our opposite. From the right angle, this side is our hypotenuse, and the adjacent is where the 28 is there. So again, SOH CAH TOA, and if we write this down every time, it's the same phrase every single time, just to get used to it just now. So, what do we want to find out? How tall the tree is. So that means our x is going to have to go over where the opposite is. We then have the opposites, we can tick those. We also have, in this case, the adjacents. There we go. So we're going to use tan for this. Now, up until now, and actually for the next couple of steps, this is the same as before. So tan is opposite over adjacent. We can scroll down a little bit here and substitute everything in. Tan 29 is equal to our opposite, over there is x, and our adjacent is 28. Now we know at this stage, always the same step, x times 28 times tan 29. Okay, and if we can do that in our calculators now, we should get, so we'll do this to 1 decimal place each time. So do tan 29 times that by 28. And we will get 15.5 to 1 decimal place. Now normally, that would be us done. But if we have a little look back up at the diagram, we had, so this bit here over the left hand side, there, is going to be what we just calculated, 15.5. But as we can see, that's not the whole height of the tree. We've still got that extra bit, which if we look over here, is also the 1.5. So the only thing left to do here is to say that the tree is 15.5 plus 1.5, giving us a total, what's that, 15, 16, 17 metres altogether. Sorry about those. So basically what we're doing today is continuing with what you were doing yesterday. If you have finished those, excellent. If not, then can you please complete those first and then do the other questions that I have listed in the Teams page. There's a list of questions there to do from a sheet that will also be listed for you in the Teams page. This video is here to keep recapping as well. Make sure you have done the video from yesterday. If you missed that, please do that first as well. It just talks you through this sort of stuff up here before you move on. Okay, good luck on that. If you've got any questions, please ask within the Teams page, or you can email me